So, you know how people like to shame you if you don't do, like, what they think you should do? You know, parents are the absolute worst about this, okay? You have parents, then you have, you know, teachers, or maybe the person that you're with, or people on the internet. The absolute worst! Well, you know, none of these people have to be you. Like, literally, they will never have to be you, and you will never have to be them. And I know that I criticize a lot of people for a lot of things, but it's just part of my critique, because I'm a very analytical person. I'm just always observing things, and I know it's annoying, but, I mean, one of the reasons why I didn't want to shoot videos this past few days is, like, I'm just tired of hearing myself talk sometimes. Believe it or not, it is possible, okay? But it's like, I do this all the time. Like, even without the camera, I'm like always talking to myself about shit. And I know that I'm fucking nuts. But it's like, why does that make you nuts? That you talk to yourself about stuff. And it's like the paranoia comes from, like, a hypersensitivity to things. Like, I'm a fucking sponge. And I was thinking about how regular-ass sponges, you throw that shit away at some point because it gets gross. And I was just thinking about, like, how I gotta wring myself out. You know, because if I don't, it makes me fucking sick. It really does. And so, all this stupid shit on the internet, too, in regards to, like, this fucking assassination attempt. I'm like, everything's a joke in this country, dude. Everything's a joke. If you think about how everybody's just watching America, like, all these other countries are looking at America, like, really, you know? And it's funny that there's so many people that live here who just think we're, like, such hot shit, but if y'all saw yourselves the way that other people see you, you think that I don't see myself the way that other people see me? Honey, I know how stupid I look. You think that I don't? Really? I just don't give a fuck. Because it doesn't matter. You're stupid. Obviously, you have a smartphone. You have a phone to be all the things that you're not. You know? It's like, and it makes me sad when I think about how, like, technology, it could have been so good. Like, if society gave a fuck about itself. You know, people that I know that know how to use their smartphone are, like, so fucking smart. Like, they're super duper wise. But they've still fucked themselves up with that phone. Because they typically have conspiratorial mindset. That's the thing. It's not fun. It's not fun to be a conspiracy theorist. My priest, he told me that I should lay off that stuff. Because he said it was like porn. Which, it is kind of true. I mean, even though I don't get off on it, I'm not coming over myself. It's still like an unsatisfiable thing, you know? Like, pornography tricks your brain. So even if you're coming, it's like you don't really come because you gotta do it more, you know? It's like just turning you into a robot. Social media does the same shit. Conspiracies. I don't know if it's turning me into a robot, but it's turning me into this, like, you know, like, frenetic, I don't know what. Well, you know, when COVID happened, it was really bad because it seemed like all this stuff was happening, but then when you realize, like, no, they want you to think that. Yeah, they want me to think, yeah, like, that's what's so funny is, like, all these people are, like, acting like they know what's gonna happen. Like, it's either about the end of the world or it's about politics. And it's like, y'all can call me nuts, but at least I don't do that shit, because I really don't know. And it's wrong for people to act like they fucking know what's gonna happen, because you don't. Not even Jesus did, okay? Because really, like, God's mind can be changed. I mean, he talks about it. Like, prayer actually works. But it also depends on, like, what he wants to do. And it depends on, like, I guess what's good for the world. You know, just the more I think about it, it's like, I don't want to pretend that I know anything about any... I mean, I'm just a fucking comedian, though. That's what's cool about being a comedian, is that you just talk a bunch of shit. You know, I already work at a restaurant, so it's perfect, right? Yeah, it's been good. It's been good working a lot. That's another reason I haven't shot any videos, because I just don't feel like it. Because once I get home, I've been working like 12 hours, and it's good, because, like, the time goes by super fast. Way faster. And I've also been going to church super early, so I go to, like, the morning, both of the services, and it just goes by so quick. But there's definitely something to that. Like, time is sped up when it's, I think that's why everything is so, everything feels so fast-paced. It's like fucking Tokyo on PCP. That's how it feels. Like, with technology and how, like, quick everything is just zoomed on by. And everybody's talking about that. You know, you don't have to be a schizophrenic to see that shit. You know, I see that all the time. People saying that since COVID. But I think it's because, like, just in observing, like, the times when I'd either go to work for a long time or be in church for a while. So I had 2 services, and we had choir practice today after coffee hour. So I was there from, like, 9 in the morning until, like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is fine, you know, it was good. It was a good time. But, like, that time went by really fucking fast. But it's like, yeah, if I have a shorter duration of time, it, like, drags. Sorry, I'm trying to come up with a theory, and it's not working. No, the theory is that perception changes everything, right? Yeah, that's true. So you prepare yourself for the fact that, okay, I'm going to be here for a while. But then you just kind of get in a groove. Yeah. But the shorter time you're in a place, that the more you're thinking about time. Well, that doesn't really go along with what I was saying now. See, don't you love this banter? It's awesome. This is what I'm saying. It's a party. Like, this is why I don't need a man, because I already have one. Like, he lives right here in my cranium. It's not like another personality. It's just like, he's, like, watching me and commenting on myself, like an inner critic or something like that, you know? It's just that all this schizophrenia is, the reason why we talk to ourselves a lot is because a lot of these things that we internalize, we just externalize. That's what it means. and a lot of people can be, you know, grossed out or like weirded out or scared. I don't know why you'd be scared. You're scared of somebody talking to themselves? I mean, that just seems silly to me. Like, what do you think they're going to do to you? Like, they're too busy talking to themselves. You know? Anyway. It's like, clearly that's somebody that wants to be left alone, you know? It's like, because they got it covered, you know? They don't need anybody.